Start recording. Excellent. Let's go again. Okay, follow along with me. Where was I? All right, here we go. Right. So I was saying that you have something called a parts list. So if you want to create the design for your idea, which I'll tell you what it's going to be about, right? You're going to tell me essentially what is the part that you want to combine to create a new idea? Because you're being innovative. You're not creating essentially from scratch. So, for example, for your tailstock, that's going to be the first part of it. It's going to be called a body. You would typically have part number, name of part, and how many of that part you have. So you only have one body of the tailstock, right? So you only have one, right? Let's look at where the body is. So because there's one here, I should be able to look at this diagram and see where one is. Which section is the body now, Corey? So look at where one
Body
is.
will be like where one is, sir.
Yeah, so that means that this would be the body, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. The barrel, part 2, would be here. So this is how you would label now, right?
What is it the like? So there's like a propeller, and then the bottom thing right there.
Right.
It was turning the boat, I think.
Right, exactly. So when you spin part 8 right here, so when you spin here, essentially gonna make this go forward. Right. I'll show you a quick diagram of how a tailstock look, just to make you get the idea of it. So we're gonna say tailstock diagram, tailstock GIF.
So, sir, when we're doing that drawing, we have to like invent our own thing basically, or draw something.
You're gonna innovate, not invent. Right? Invent basically means to create an idea from scratch. But innovate now, you're gonna get ideas together and combine it to create your idea. So let's say here's a tailstock. So you spin this section, should be loading up. There you go. And it moves. Right? So now you could create, yes, so this will be the machine part you want to create, like a cylinder, like a pipe. This will be what you're designing right here using this lathe. Right? Okay. So as I said, that's really just a brief review of everything that should be discovered. But again, I'll go in more depth when I really get your SBAs to be submitted. Good. So here's now an example of different parts you could use. Right? You could use cast iron, granite, hardened tools. Right? It's not a case where you're gonna use these tools, but you're gonna tell me that these are optional. So you're gonna explain to me what is hardened tool steel, what is cast iron, what is granite, and why would it be used in your design, right? Next part of it I want you to really get is that, let's go here. You're gonna essentially design the actual thing. So here's an example. It's badly drawn because I wanted to have like effects on it to make it look professional. But this is how it would really look, right? So you're gonna have your name and your company. You're gonna tell me what the idea would be right here, and you're gonna tell me it's a business plan, right? Have a create an address, create a number, and create an email. Just have it as your cover page, and then now, really, this doesn't have to be necessary, but it's just gonna give you ideas that you're creating something, right? So it's just the cover page that's really important.
Sir, we have a lot to do, man. I'm panicking.
No, you don't have a lot to do because the first section, as I said, let's go back to the first section. It's gonna be to state the problem and the conditions and the design principles, which will be starting Monday. So nothing over the weekend. So the only thing I want to do over the weekend is to wrap up on the cycloid, the isometric drawing, right, as well as the section 1. So when we start Monday now, we only have to focus on section 3.
All right, sir. Sir,
yeah.
Did you get to look at my cycloid drawing?
I gave the feedback. I think I sent you back